everybody.
Hi, I'm Betty.
Katie V.
And this is our first official YouTube video for Geekery Over 40.
Yay!
This has been talked about for months now.
Yes.
We did a couple of videos at SAC Anime back in January, which people thought were amusing, and so we decided that we would start a YouTube channel, but life, school, things like that, we had to wait. And now
busy stuff getting...
Luckily, it's only 3 months later. 3 months later, and here we are, our first YouTube channel. And like I said, we're called Geekery Over 40, and we're all about things geeky for people over 40.
Yeah, how to handle, you know, being at a con when it's mostly, you know, people under the age of 25, and you are the only two people who seem to be over 40 in costume, and it's okay.
Yes. We're also going to talk about being older and just being a geek, not necessarily at a con, but being Doctor Who fans, brown coats, Star Trek,
Star Wars.
So we might have a whole conversation about the...
Well, I don't do the versus thing because I'm a Star Wars fan too. It's just I'm a little bit more on the Star Trek side. She's
all Star Wars.
All Star Wars.
I don't know. Except for Will Wheaton. That's the only reason why I watched Next Generation, to be honest.
And guess which one of us went on a Star Wars cruise?
Yeah, I'm poor. And also,
I'm a lot poorer now.
And I'm also a huge Disney geek. Katie is a little bit, but I'm a huge Disney geek, Disney trivia and things like that. But luckily our house is not all Disney and not all sci-fi.
We only have a couple dozen things, but that's it.
We're also single ladies over 40. So we'll talk about maybe being single at cons. Doesn't help when you're over 40. And we went to one singles speed dating thing, and it was like all 20 and under. And it was like more like a middle school dance.
Cougars!
Oh, no. And we will also talk about maybe some plus size issues, since I am on the larger side. I am a bit pear-shaped. I'm working on that, so we'll see.
I'm not supermodel thin.
No.
But who really is?
No. And then we'll maybe talk about some DIY stuff that we'll be working on.
Yeah. I'm a costumer. And I'm beginner. I don't consider myself an expert at all.
I have finished sewing my first outfit. So I'm getting there.
So we're working on crafts and sewing projects, costuming, because we try to make our own little style, because we're not...
I'm better at the building things than the sewing, but...
I'm okay with sewing. But we like to put our own personal touch on costumes. We're not the... we have to be Wonder Woman, authentic, which is fine if that's, you know...
Well, and that's going to be a future video. We've already talked about the differences between costumers and cosplayers.
Yeah.
Because we also do other things than cosplay. We're actually only... just now officially getting into cosplay, as in anime cosplay, because there's a million Disney costumes I want to do. But we've been doing, like, I've been doing the Renaissance Fair since I was like 13. I'm considered a fair brat. We both do steampunk here locally. We're in Northern California. So we do steampunk,
Fantasy. Fairs. There's a villains group.
Yeah. So we're not just, this isn't just cosplay.
We've known each other since high school. And I think what brought us together as friends was the fact that we both like to just use any excuse we can to dress up.
We were in driver's ed together. That's how we really... cheating. She'd make me watch Star Trek
class,
and
drama
we'd
class,
cheat on homework.
Yeah, we would,
So...
we can talk about that later.
But we come from two different... costuming sides too, because you started more theatrical, more historical.
And historical.
As much as I did Renaissance Fair, it wasn't really about the costumes for me. It was about the performance, because I came from more of an acting background, and I'm now a teacher. Yeah. Not an acting teacher, just so you know.
And I belong to the Greater Bay Area Costumers Guild, which is mostly historical costumes, a few fantasy things here and there. And
so I think in the future we're also going to have a guest from there. We know some people that wouldn't mind being on our show, and we might pick their brains about the difference between being a costumer and historical costuming and cosplay. Because we've talked about it. I kind of see it being both, because cosplay is costume play. Now, the difference might be character versus costume. Are you just wearing a costume or are you a character? But I guess I'm digressing. Let's get into that. That'll be another
episode. So, well, the point is that we all are having, we'll probably have people to come either sit and couch to talk to us, or maybe we have a few long distance friends who might join us. We've got quite a few people. We can. And hey, if you are a geek and over 40, contact us. And
we do have a Facebook page. We're Geekery Over 40 on Facebook. You can find us there. I've just started a cosplay Facebook page. There's nothing on it yet, to be honest. I'm getting there. But we're gonna have a little contest.
Prizes!
Look at this fantastic thing. We have this print of Boba Fett. And to our first 100 subscribers, we will pull somebody randomly, and you will get this print for free just for joining us and liking us and telling your friends about us.
Yes. So first 100 subscribers, you get your name put into a hat.
And you can possibly get this.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. And it's nice. It's nice. It's bigger than my hand. It's nice.
Because we all like Boba Fett. In fact,
we do.
Here, my Boba Fett mug.
Very nice. So we have that for our first 100 for subscribers to our YouTube channel. Because we already got a little more than a dozen, not including my mom, on Facebook.
Hey, my mom hasn't signed up yet.
She won't count either. We are in Northern California. We are limited on means. So we will not be attending, just to let you know right now, every con around the world. As much as we would like to go to E2, C2, WizardCon.
Unless someone wants to send us tickets.
That's true. We're hoping maybe that this will catch on and we can cover more cons. Like I said, we're in Northern California. So in the beginning, we'll be covering a lot of just personal stuff that we go to. Like, we might be going down to the Modesto Con in August. And somebody's sending me a text, sorry. Because we're filming this on my phone. That was odd. Like, the next thing that we'll probably be talking about and shooting is that... No. Well, Aviators is coming up.
Aviators is...
Modesto's not until August. I was actually thinking about the Apocalypse.
We have...
But let's start with Aviators. Start with Aviators. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's Sacramento Steampunk.
And hopefully we'll have this uploaded before then, and I'll figure out how.
And everyone has gets their best flying wear. It's actually a steampunk event where it's totally appropriate to wear goggles. And
that's a whole nother discussion.
That's a whole nother discussion.
This Aviators event is like a time traveling, because it is steampunk. It's a time traveling aviator, so you could be an aviator from the past or an aviator from the future.
And it's at an airport.
Yes. It's actually a very nice little restaurant at the airport.
Also an aviation geek too, so.
I just like wearing costumes. I missed the last one. You went to the first one.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that's in about 2 weeks. And again, we will have some video clips and maybe some conversations with people. I know the Rocketeer was there last year. Yeah. I don't know if he will be making a return. We all have a new outfit, but it is a steampunk, so it's one of those things that we love about steampunk is there's no right or wrong to steampunk, and maybe we'll do a whole episode about steampunk if you guys want. Again, in the comments, send us things that you would like to talk about.
Because we'll do, like, also coming up, which you don't really know about, I'm going to a Downton Abbey event.
Never seen the show.
Yeah, I actually have only seen, like, the first 2 seasons, but... See, we're poor. We don't pay for cable. We stream everything. Yeah. And Downton Abbey is just, I don't...
BBC.
is
no, PBS.
PBS. So yeah, I'll probably get around to watching it. Actually, I could stream it in Canada, and I might be up in Canada before then.
There you go. Digress.
We do that. And so so there'll be a Downton Abbey thing, which I'll probably be by myself.
Yeah, you'll have to take some video and post it up.
But there'll be things that Sheila does without me too. We're not attached at the hip.
Yeah. Might surprise some people. I already have another video that will show this. These are going to be kind of out of order. I shot a video about a subscription box I get, which is actually where this came from, and that also will be posted because I couldn't wait to open it. I very much like my subscription box, and the whole box was amazing, but no spoilers. We also do just photo shoots, because what's not fun about, creating your own event and just taking pictures.
Right.
So we actually have a photo shoot at the end of next month that we're doing at a friend's house, and her husband's a photographer. It's actually, I almost gave her a name. I don't know if she wants to go by a pseudonym, so I won't give her a name quite yet. But she's our member at large. You'll see her in some of the other videos that we'll post on Facebook of how this all started. She's not quite 40 yet.
But that's the other thing,
but
too.
She's like 60 at heart. So.
And you also don't have to be 40 to enjoy this either. We're not going to be picky.
She is over 30. I'll give you that, though. We're not hanging out with an 18-year-old. She's over 30. She has 4 kids, married, versus us, single, over 40.
Yeah.
Which makes us sound sad, but we're not.
We're not.
So we're going to do an apocalypse photo shoot at her house. So we're starting to get things together. We're
it's
dragging some people. Post-apocalypse. Yes, we're not in the middle.
We're not going to start the apocalypse.
It's not a zombie apocalypse. Think more Mad Max. Classic Mad Max.
Yeah.
We're dragging some people in that don't normally do this. Like my sister and her boyfriend are talking about coming. So, of course, I have to now outfit them, which I didn't realize when I asked them.
Yeah, and I might have to outfit my special friend, so who knows what that's gonna be. That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, so that is us in a nutshell. This is gonna be, as you can tell, a very unscripted show. We're gonna talk honestly about things that we like, don't like, what we're into.
Just before we hit record, we talked for about 5 minutes about this.
Just to kind of bullet
say,
point what we wanted to talk about, so we'd stay on topic.
I mean, we'll plan a few things in advance, but really we'd like to just kind of make this be raw.
You can tell, I hope this goes well with the way this first video is going. No, but we thought it would be more interesting if you hear us non-scripted, just talking to you as if you're right here. Yeah. Hopefully that works and you're not turning us off already by now. And again, we're going to be talking about everything that we think is geeky, which will include Star Trek, Star Wars, so the stars. We'll just say the stars.
Sci-fi,
fantasy, Disney, because I think Disney can be geeky. Look at her rolling her eyes.
Trust me, though, I'm not going to get into my aviation stuff because that's a whole different set of people. Yeah.
And I won't go too deep into Disney, because that's a whole nother set of people too.
Yeah. But you know what? I always like to learn more. That's another thing. You can send us hey, you guys should look into this or that or whatever, and we'll take a look.
Well, and to throw it out there, Katie is in the aviation industry, so if you do have questions about that, that is a good place to go to. I did work for Disney, actually on 2 continents, so if you do have Disney questions, I can more than happy to help you field some of those. Again, in the comments, I don't know what I'm pointing at. We don't have anything.
Yeah, but everyone
does
this.
I know.
Everyone points at the so
and we're not super tech savvy, as you can probably tell. So I've set up the YouTube page. How we get the things down there, I don't know. If anybody wants to create a logo and a jingle,
we could always use help.
Yeah,
we are not too proud to ask for help either.
Yeah. So in the comments below, since everybody seems to do this. We're very official now. Please tell us what you would like to see. Also, visit us on our Facebook page. We'll post some pictures from the last con that we went to. Maybe some of us in our costumes at other things, just to kind of get the ball rolling, since this is a new venture.
Also, if there's an interest, maybe we'll film us building some of our stuff that we make. Because it's fun to watch people who really know what they're doing, but it's also fun to watch people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing. I'm a big thrift store cosplayer. Most of my steampunk has come from thrift stores, so we can also talk about that. I thought about starting a blog about that, but I don't have time since we're starting this. But we can talk about what to look for at a thrift store.
My post-apocalyptic thing is going to be all thrift store.
Yeah, I haven't told my sister yet, but hers is going to be kind of bitching, and hers is all, ooh, can we say? Well, we're over 40. I guess we can say that. I'm sorry.
This is the internet.
I know.
You can curse.
I know. I'm a teacher. I'm not used to it. I know. I was watching a video the other day. Someone was drinking, and I was kind of like, ooh, is that alcohol?